Welcome to this edition of the Mathematics video series on big data. Organizations process and analyze big data, a term used to represent large and complex sets of information. The idea behind big data goes back to 2001 when Doug Laney describes the surge of information to collect, organize, and analyze with 3 V's: volume, velocity, and variety. Volume is the massive influx of information streaming through social media, as well as sensing and image capture data that needed to be sorted for relevance and stored. Storage costs were decreasing, but the ever-growing volume made it more difficult to determine what was important to save and use. Velocity refers to the speed at which information is sent. We can see this on a much smaller scale in the number of communications we receive from a half dozen social media sites, email, text messaging, and other locations. With the fast pace at which we receive messages, we must quickly determine what is important. However, velocity as a mathematical concept is the rate of change, or the change in y over the change in x. The rate of change of something that is constant is 0 because there is no change. Yet the rate of change or velocity of information flowing into data centers is rapidly expanding. We witness various occurrences that are trending every day as millions of people log on just to watch a puppy jump through a ring of fire or a crime that is caught on tape. Variety is the final V, but equally important. Quick messages come to us in all formats and from numerous fronts. You get a text, Google Hangouts, or Facebook message, email, and these come in your different email addresses, discussion boards, and digital memo pads. You then store the information you want to retain on your various devices and in the cloud. Businesses must manage many thousands of times more data that stream into centers like geographical locations, tweets, financial reports, and social media announcements. These enter as numeric, digitized, coded, text, and images, and are then merged into servers from multiple locations. Gartner, an information technology organization, describes much of the data that exists today as dark data, which can be likened to dark matter, since it lies unused and cannot be seen, yet it exists in massive quantities. Collecting big data requires the ability to capture and curate statistics before applying advanced data analytics algorithms to churn out descriptive and inferential statistics. State-of-the-art methods for processing, marketing, and social analysis data to predict outcomes has become a hot pursuit for companies like Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Apple, Microsoft, and dozens of other large corporations whose business success relies on identifying the latest trends, social networks, migrations, threats, and the spread of disease. Increasingly, governments have incorporated big data in their analysis of terrorism, communication, crime, economics, commerce, natural resources, and currency exchange. The explosion of data stems from billions of cell phone calls, internet searches, and even eyewitness accounts captured as audio, video, and photographs from cell phones, cameras, and RFID readers. Millions of people have collected evidence of events throughout the world that were rarely seen from so many perspectives. The rapid increase in technology alone has catapulted the numbers of these inputs. The amount of information distributed per capita has increased with smart watches, smart televisions, and even smart refrigerators. An EMC Digital Universe study stated, due in part to the Internet of Things, the digital universe is doubling in size every 2 years and will multiply tenfold between 2013 and 2020, from 4.4 trillion gigabytes to 44 trillion gigabytes. That's hard to fathom, but we see this uncanny growth every day. The computations of this order of magnitude cannot be performed on a tablet or PC, but rather room-sized servers churning many terabytes of data. Data is complex, coming from multiple sources and transforming the way we live. Thus, big data has come to mean exponential growth in the availability and analysis of data in order to understand the marketplace, improve efficiencies, and make better decisions. This is your world, the electrically charged world that changes every moment. In the future, static figures will come alive. Clothing will heat and cool. Senses will monitor everything around you. Plants will tell you when they need to be watered. Ovens will tell you that they are burning your cookies. Each of us will have an RFID chip that will tell a doctor your past history and announce to you that you need more liquid or you just had a stroke or a heart attack. The future is coming sooner than you think. Go back and watch those futuristic movies. We are almost there. It is kind of ominous, but strangely exciting as well. You can choose to believe that it's happening, and you can feel overwhelmed. On the other hand, you can embrace the future. It's happening anyway, and while we may not be prepared, the algorithms of big data are churning. So jump on board, grab the handrails, learn what is new, and enjoy the ride. That is all for this edition of the Mathematics video series on big data. This is Dr. Rachel Winston, signing out.